Merry Christmas, everybody. From our house to your house. It may be 80 degrees outside, but it is still Christmas inside. Hello and happy Vlogmas and welcome to Anmaree's Workshop. Today is my Friday Sews video about what's going on in the workshop, as well as Vlogmas number 2. If this is the kind of stuff you like to see, please like, subscribe, and share. All right, first things first. Jenny Filson Wessner has, as part of the Friday Creative Group, or Friday Sews Creators, has come up with a forum topic for December 2, and it's quite long. Let me read it word for word. Let's start the month laughing, along the lines of the ugly Christmas sweater. What handmade gift you gave was hated the most by the person who received it? What handmade gift that you got was the absolute worst? And what are the things you hear from people who don't know how to tell you they didn't like what you made them? And what do you say when you don't like a handmade gift? Let's take this one step at a time. Okay, the most hated Christmas gift was not really hated by other people, which was part of the shame of it. Several years ago, as a teacher and Oprah lover of her favorite gifts show that she would do every year, I came up with the idea about maybe 12 years ago that us teachers, since we are usually giving and making gifts for everyone else, we would have a little party after school let out, usually a half day before Christmas break, and we would do our favorite things. We wouldn't buy our favorite things. We would make our favorite things. So we did this for about 10 years, which resulted in wonderful time, hilarity, awe, some of the most beloved things that I have. Now, I make these bells. Hopefully I'll show them over here or somewhere around here. I make these bells out of polymer clay. Now, this is a wormhole that I went down for years that I absolutely loved. And I created these Christmas ornaments or bells that really even surprised me. Absolutely loved them. Made them all different types. I was in that for a long, long time. So here's the mistake I made. Not giving myself enough time to design and make the clay that goes on the bells. Thinking I could stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning and get these things done. And thinking that after leaving a craft for 4 years, I could come back and be just as good at it as I was before. So I don't even think I have a picture of how badly these clay bells came out. Bad, y'all, bad. Clunky, ugly, embarrassed to give them to my friends. Had no backup because I was so sure I was gonna do that. Stayed up late night to make it. Absolutely hated it. And the look on everyone's face was like, oh, these are nice, Anne-Marie, which was due to their love for me. Not the level of work. It's kind of funny, these were the colors on the bell. These were our colors for our school. Must be some kind of psycho thing going on for me. But I learned my lesson. I was so used to putting out things like, I will try and see if I can install some of the pictures here, that people absolutely loved. I was so used to it that I took my craft for granted. I disrespected it by trying to pull up something that I had not been an expert at for over 4 years, and thinking I could do it a week before Christmas let out. It was a disaster. Now, there's always a gift from disaster. That's when I really doubled down on the Christmas in July. I start my gifts that I'm hand making in July. Just after we got out of school, because you know in Texas we get out in May, so it gives me plenty of summer. By July, I'm ready to get started on something. I've had my vacation, I've done a few things, and so if I'm going to hand make a gift for you, I'm going to start in July. That gives me how many months for supplies that run out, mistakes, things that don't work out, and I have to shift. Now, I start buying Christmas gifts along the way at the beginning of the year. If I love to buy stuff when I travel, like I see something that reminds me of the person I love, or I want to get a gift for. I love coming up with the idea and doing it all through the year, so that I'm sitting around eating Christmas cookies or visiting with my family, puttering around in their workshop when it comes time for the actual Christmas time, rather than that anxiety and that terrible feeling. But the most hated Christmas gift was created by me, and I learned a lot from it. I think the biggest lesson I learned about making a handmade Christmas gift was that I needed to focus on what I thought the recipient might like, and not what I felt like making. Like really putting myself in their place and saying what would delight them, rather than what I was just anxious to make because I love to make stuff. That's been the biggest lesson. Now, because of my friends I have a lot of friends who are creators, as well as teacher friends who were creative. And let me tell you, I had a ball at that favorite things party every year. The things that people came up with, the bread starters, the briefcase. I had a lovely fellow teacher who made things that were so inappropriate, but she got men's Hanes briefs, made handles for them, and gave them to us as briefcases. And every single year, we were trying to figure out what she was going to come up with next. I had one teacher friend who liked to work with building materials. So she would make door stops out of bricks and paint them beautifully. One of the most favorite gifts I ever got was she cut pieces of wood and stalked our Facebook pages and caught pictures of our family and shellacked them on and surrounded them with rhinestone. It's one of my favorites of all time. And my dear friend Patty made me a beautiful velvet bookmark. Let's just say the gifts I received, it's rare that there's something that's not lovely. And also because you have affection and care for them, it really doesn't matter. Those parties were some of the best things it was just a lovely feeling of teachers giving out to teachers. And you went home with 10 gifts and it was fabulous before the season began. Now let's talk about, as Vlogmas, what is going on around the workshop. I am still out of the country. Now, my dad felt poorly right after Thanksgiving. And I packed my bags and prepared myself to go back because I'm here for 3 weeks. And I'd only been here a week. And he was not feeling well, not moving around well. And I was concerned because he's on a chemo rotation. And so I thought, well, I had Thanksgiving, I had a few parties, I can go home 2 weeks early. I just wouldn't feel comfortable. But he rallied. So I ended up being here. But in the time that I thought I was going home, I distributed my Christmas gifts so that I could hug people, kiss people, tell them how much I love them, explain to them why I gave them the gifts. And I will show you a gallery of the gifts that you saw me make right here.
Dignified.
Loungewear.
got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Opening up this gift. All right, can I see a picture of us in here? To Nicole.
I'm so proud of myself that I got a plate.
And badassery. And AKA Mommy, who will always love you. Always be by your side. Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Why'd you put December 6th on here? That's okay. It just means you were thinking about me from the day before.
Oh my God, I don't even know.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, Mommy, this is so pretty. Hold on, let me put it on the floor. This is so good. I think we have to take down the whole wall.
No. No.
This is so good. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
She's a stunner.
I'm glad.
Mom, this is beautiful. I love it. I need to get a new.
No. No, I don't know that you can hang it. I don't know that you can hang it.
There's a whole wall.
When I finished, it was so much bigger than what I thought. So I don't know if you can hang it, honey. This is called the Messiah women.
Oh, it's so pretty. I love the beadwork. That's so cool.
Thank you. I asked my subscribers earrings and no earrings, and on a poll, earrings. You got to put earrings on it, which was lovely for them to be so. Yeah, so the earrings are different.
I think for sure we can fit it on.
The one with the jump rope?
Yeah, even if I have to fold it in a little bit.
No, come on, girl. I thought like on the chair or something. Like put it in. It's maybe not. Maybe not.
You mean you want other people to like touch it?
I thought it was for your bedroom, like at the bottom of your bed or something.
She may be fooling you. Do you want to see what happened? Her other quilts have met dark ends to dogs and careless people.
Yeah, that's true.
The only way to secure these is to hang them on the wall as the proper art tapestries that they are.
I don't think they.
Now I just need to find a big enough piece of wall.
I didn't really think of hanging it. I didn't think of a wall.
I mean, the thing is, had I known it would just take up this whole wall.
Oh no.
Oh come on! Like one season, it's gonna take up this whole wall.
Well, you can hang it over and leave the stuff behind it.
Yeah.
I
just do like 1 year where.
Yeah, that's good. But I really thought about your leather. Like the colors. That's what I was thinking of when I was in here.
Wow. We shall give it a
And
try.
those are ginkgo leaves.
Oh, neat. How neat is that?
Even though you're born on December 7th.
I was like, something you want to share with the class?
No. It's December 7th all day long.
It's just like, if it's over the couch, I just don't want to miss the women on the fold line.
Well, you might have to, because Pepper is going to really want to chew those.
Yeah, and Pepper's going to want to find another home.
She might want to chew the things off.
Figure out the right way to fold this.
Maybe I should have made it just a little smaller.
Mommy.
But it kind of evolved the way it did.
Beautiful. I just need a bigger wall to hang it on, or need to find the right way to fold it so that it's something you can see when you come in.
We'll just leave you to play with it. Now, what I love so much about this particular gift giving is it was done with love and ease. I started in July. Some of the material ran out. I reordered the fabric and it came in time, and I made them, and everybody loved what they got. So I just wanted to let you know that this is what was going on in the workshop. I have a few hauls and a few things I'm working on. 1 minute. All right, so my Vlogmas is all about a scrappy material that I created that I use to make all sorts of things that you could give as gifts from scraps. I have a minuscule piece of scrap left. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, this is what I have left of my scrappy material. It's enough to make something, but I have made, throughout my Vlogmas, I've made laptop covers, I've made brush holders, I've made all kinds of things that will follow in these days of Vlogmas. And now I'm down to the 24th and the 25th of December. So today, I'd like to stay home and I'd like to work on Simplicity 2274. I cut these out of my scrappy fabric and I can't wait to work on that. And I also cut out 8710. And these are the last two things in my Vlogmas, and you'll see them as they come out every day. And it's been wonderful. Now, one of the feedback I got, I had to order some more of this fabric, this crazy looking Santa's Helpers fabrics, because one of the aprons that I gave to one of the young ladies who is so dear to me, her husband, a long, lanky 6'3" Englishman, said, "Well, I don't understand. She got an apron. Why don't I have an apron?" So I was like, well, what are you going to say to that? So I ordered some more of that fabric, Santa's Helpers. I ordered some more, and I'm going to make him a matching apron before I leave. Let me think, is there anything else? Oh, I've bought a few things. I bought fabric to do the lining, but you'll see it when you see the bags I'm making on. Let's see. I'm going to be doing some alterations, and after I finish my 2 bags, I'm going to move on into working on some of my daughter's wonderful material, and I will share that with you. That's what's going on for Friday. So this is my Vlogmas day 2. Now day 3 will have all different crafts, 4 or 5, but on the Friday So's days, I'm gonna keep you up to date with my Vlogmas. Happy holidays, happy making, and we will see you next Friday.